talk about and chat? Questions? Nope, you look good. Okay, well, I'll just make it quick then. I'll just checking in with you guys, and I have a question regarding covers.
Hey.
Yeah. When are the last classes going to be? Oh, and a question about covers. Okay, so question about classes. I think we're going to post when the last classes are going to be because some people joined a little earlier and later. So I'll be posting about that in the next week or so that there's a good closing idea of how we're going to close it out, because I can't believe we're already almost at that year mark. Can you believe it? I can't. I feel like we've just started to get to know each other and got the groove of things, and here we are already at 1 year. What was your question about covers? Yeah, just getting started. But that's what it is. We are just getting started. And so now you guys have really good momentum. The class won't continue in this form. So it won't be, at least not to my knowledge. Perhaps they'll want to continue it, but we haven't opened it up for re-enrollment. So I don't think I don't think they are doing that. Trying to see. I think maybe I'm on mute. You guys can hear me. I can't hear anybody else.
Can you hear me? No.
Huh. I can't hear anybody.
I'm not on mute.
Oh, because I have headphones plugged in. Maybe? No, I don't. Huh. Well, I can see you in the chat. I don't know why I can't hear you. It's weird.
Okay.
What's your question around covers?
I'm typing.
Oh. Huh. Weird. I don't know when my volume thing is not working. I'm putting out some covers and wanted to know the best website to distribute them. I use CD Baby, but I know some distributors' sites are better than others. That would be a good question for Ari, because he does that comparison of the actual different sites to use. Better, wondering if there's better specifically for covers. Okay, so Lizzie says CD Baby can cover your mechanicals, TuneCore doesn't. So that's a good thing to know. Yeah, that's great. And that will make it a lot easier if your mechanicals are covered by that. Cool. And in terms of licensing covers, that's something that's always useful. And if you have a bunch of them to pitch them, that makes it really fun for music supervisors to just have those in their library, knowing that if this cover ever comes up, they have a cool version of it. And you don't have to do something on that end in order to clear that for them.
Cool. Thank you.
Cool. All right, so let's see. Let's talk about maybe some of the searches that have been coming in then. We'll just, if you guys have questions that come up, then just let me know. We've had some, I would say that, I think I've talked about this before, but one of the biggest things that we're seeing right now is really empowerment lyrical themes, things that make you feel like you can do anything, take on the world, and those are you're seeing that in a lot of ad campaigns. You're seeing that coming up in television shows. It's just kind of what's relevant in our political climate, and it's showing up in the songs that are being asked for all the time. And aside from that, I would say most of our searches, if we were to generalize them, are looking for fun, upbeat, cool kind of songs. So if you are creating songs that are uplifting, empowering, and they're fun and cool, then you really are supplying something that people need right now and are going to take the moment to listen because it's something that they are probably working on finding or know that they'll have a project coming up that would need this sort of thing, if that makes sense. Yeah. Let me see if I can pull up specific search we got yesterday. I had a bunch of really fun references. Because I think it's always fun to kind of have playlists that you make. Okay, this is an ad. So this is, they just want fun, upbeat, energetic. This is for a department store. So there's a song, The Go Team. I'm just going to post a couple of links here for you guys. It's so weird that I must have something muted because I can't hear you guys or hear the music that's playing. Have to restart. Do your thing. There's another one. Okay. Yeah, what did you do in Boston, Lizzie?
I ran the Boston Marathon on Monday.
Wow.
I can't hear anything. Let me unmute. Mute again. It's the weirdest thing. I've never had this happen.
We can hear you.
I can hear everybody.
Oh, wait a second. It's going. Okay, let's try that. Okay, cool. Now let's see. Can I hear you now?
Test, test.
Anybody talking?
Hello. Hi.
Yes.
Testing.
Oh, shoot.
No, still
I
not.
think we can hear each other. It's just
Okay.
Summit can't.
We can hear each other.
I'm like playing you guys music. Okay, cool. Great. I can hear you. Awesome.
Yay.
Was that music playing the whole time?
Yay.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. What did you say? Oh, you ran the Boston Marathon on Monday?
Mhm.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That's cool. How was that turnout?
It's considered like the most elite marathon, so it's always about 30,000 people, but we had record weather
Mm-hmm.
for the marathon history. We had temps in the 30, 40 mile per hour headwinds and torrential downpours the entire time.
Oh my
So,
God.
like running from hypothermia the entire time. So
Wow. How are you feeling now?
like I have rigor mortis legs. Like it's hilarious. I'm walking downstairs backwards. Everyone's looking at me like I'm a total weirdo, but it's all good. Yeah.
Well, 30,000 people plus are doing it all over the city, so you're not alone.
Exactly. Yeah. So
Wow. That is such dedication through that weather.
what I do when I'm not doing music.
Mhm.
I run a lot.
I understand that. Okay, so anyway, I posted a couple of things for just fun, upbeat, kind of gives you an idea of what are current things being asked for. These were like asked for yesterday. Let's see if there's a couple more. I'll just give you one more. Oops, not that one. Oh, none of these are shareable. Okay. Well, I shared those, so at least those are shareable.
Do you have song names?
Sorry?
Do you have song names if they're not shareable?
Oh, they're just because they're confidential.
Oh, links.
They're each coming up as with the brand name, and they're confidential.
Got it.
But the other ones, luckily, are just the songs, so that's great. What else? Any other questions you guys have? Yeah.
I saw it. What's your deadline, or is there a deadline for sending in Christmas songs? I'm still working on mine. I've got them ready, and now I'm just waiting to get into the studio. So
yeah, there's not a deadline. I think people start looking. They start looking in spring, but not very many people. Summer is when they really start putting out the word. Late summer, and then even up until the holidays, people are looking. So it's a year-round thing. So once you have them done, I think the biggest thing is that you just want to have really great songs before you start putting them out. So take the time, and you've got a good leadway here.
Yes, that's true. Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay.
How did it go at the music conference? Did you go already?
May 3rd.
May 3rd. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Good memory though. Very good. Yeah. I'm really excited about it. It's going to be fun, and I'm doing my research, like you said, and one of them. I'll just be a second, but I researched this Andrea Higgins, and she's a drummer besides being a music student. So that's something I can say to her. Oh, you're a drummer too, and just
cool. Yeah, those are such important little pieces to know.
Yeah. So
because even if it sounds like, oh, I guess you've been researching me or you're trying, it still shows that you've done the effort, and it makes it
exactly. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Everybody likes that. So
yeah, everybody does. Yeah.
Anything else coming up? New songs, new projects?
I'm recording vocals. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can.
I'm actually recording with Scott in a couple weeks, so thanks again for your recommendation on producers.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Yeah, I'm really excited. 3 songs, so at the end I'll have 3 new sync songs, and hopefully they'll be placeable.
That's great. Yeah, he has a really good ear, so I feel like you can trust, that is a good matchup.
Yeah,
Really
thank you.
I'm working on a new summer song with Billy Loeffler right now. We're having
cool.
fun with it, and I'm working on a new collaboration with Arena.
Wow.
Yeah,
that's really great.
It's been so much fun to work with people internationally. I'm so grateful that we can do what we do now. It wasn't that way 5 years ago. So
right, and that it's so seamless. It's not a huge deal. It's just the time difference is the biggest biggest hurdle.
I know. It's been fun.
Awesome. I feel so inspired by seeing all this stuff that you guys are doing and accomplishing, and it's been a year, but it's been so much has also happened. It's happened so fast, but you guys are things have changed and shifted in a big way from the beginning when people were having trouble figuring out how the group was going to work, to really taking control of your career and showing up for events, and it's really fantastic. Yeah. Okay. Well, if you guys don't have any other questions, I would say those kind of songs are, if you're looking for what to write and what to spend your time for your next inspiration, an empowering song that is fun and upbeat and has your own little twist on it, your own take on it, is really useful. And also, I think we can all speak from our hearts for something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, I will say farewell, and I look forward to talking to you guys next week. And if other questions come up, keep them in mind, and we'll chat about it next week.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.